to the cloud. Welcome everybody. This is our Zaha yoga class. I chose Zaha because I didn't want the ill in Zilla, okay? So here we are. Find your mountain pose. Find your breath. Become aware of your breath as you breathe in deeply. So there are so many breathing exercises in yoga, and mostly just make sure you breathe deeply, gently. Feel that lung capacity. You can do a complete breath. The yoga complete breath is drawing the air all the way into the lower part of the abdomen, the mid chest, and the upper chest. That's what in yoga we call the complete breath, right? Exhaling again from the upper chest, lower chest, and lower abdomen. But there's another breath that I'm liking these days. It's called foundational breath. It came from Gary Crasso, Yoga. And my teacher, my subtle yoga teacher, is using this quite a bit. So it's called foundational breath. And you breathe in and fill your lung capacity up in all directions, starting from wherever the breath goes, and fill that chest with air. And you feel the expansion all the way around. So just think about that breathing being, filling that lung capacity, filling that whole torso, and elongating the spine at the same time as you inhale. Okay, so here, let's just start with a little bit of rebounding. Bouncing those heels off the floor, letting the whole body get in a little action. Breathing in deeply and gently, and exhaling fully. Now keep your knees soft, soft-ish. Maybe the knees will bounce instead of the heels up off the floor. Experiment with a little bit and notice what feels best. Okay? So now let's do a little more moving mountain. With an inhale, lift those arms. Maybe you're going to look up and lift those heels up off the floor. As you exhale, relax back down. So looking up depends on how you feel in your neck, right? Inhale, lift, lengthen, maybe look up. You choose if you want to look up or keep that head forward. Exhale, relaxing back down. Now another thing about the breath is there is a pause in between the inhale. So you're inhaling up. There's a slight pause there. And exhale, relaxing back down. And again, there's a slight pause before you inhale up again. Maybe a little pause there, and exhale, relax back down. Now let's add a little bit more motion to this. So we're going to bend the knees and fold forward. Here we go. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Pause, exhale, the heels come down. Now, come through a fierce pose, a chair pose. So you're lowering down through that fierce pose, reaching back through the hips. Notice how the weight is in the heels now. Lowering down any amount, forward fold, squat combination. Inhaling back up. Maybe the toes will take that weight and lift the heels up off the floor. Maybe not. Exhale, release back to mountain. Okay, let's do that a couple more times. Inhale, reaching up, stretching up. As you exhale, the heels are going to come down, solidly planting through those heels. And forward fold, squat, any amount down. Inhale back up. And you're going to move at your own pace. Exhale, release back to mountain. One more time. Inhale, lift and lengthen, the heart lifts, the spine lengthens. Exhaling, the heels come down. Feel that weight in your heels as you reach back through the hips and come through a fierce pose, chair pose. Down any amount. Inhale back up. And exhale, release. Good. Let's shake it out a little bit. Just shake those legs out. Now, one of the things that science is learning is one of the best ways to build strength is to let the muscles find relaxation in the muscles, in the joints, in your mind. So yoga is great for that, right? Let's do some big movements to stretch and relax the muscles. So any amount, just come into a wider stance and let some movement come into your body. Keep breathing and move. Let the muscles stretch in ways perhaps that they haven't before. Okay, just stretching in a relaxed way, any amount. Keep breathing. Get some big movements in your body. And do movements that feel good for you right now. They might be a little different than what you do every day. It's nice to stretch muscles in ways that you don't every day, right? Stretching, reaching. Maybe you'll be in that goddess stance, that squat, reach, keep breathing, stretch, keep breathing. Yes, any amount. Stretching in ways that feel good in your body. Okay. Now this is a different kind of yoga, right? Yoga is skill in action. Just find skillful movements. So now let's come to mountain again. Relax those shoulders away from the ears. Find that nice stacked spine. Breathing in deeply. Exhaling fully. Let's start off with some balance poses. So we've done our warm-up with stretching and mountain. Let's do our lateral balance pose just right off the bat today. So with an inhale, shift to the right side. As you exhale, feel that groundedness through that right side, down into the foot. Breathe, keep breathing. Feel the groundedness on your right side. Then with your next inhale, lift that left foot out, any amount. If you want to keep the toes on the floor, that works fine. Exhale, come back, but stay grounded on that right side. Inhale out. We'll do 3 like this. Exhale, return. One more time. Inhale out. Exhale, return, this time all the way to mountain. Now notice how you feel after doing that asymmetrical action. How does your left leg feel that reached out? How does your right leg feel that stayed grounded? Let's go ahead and shift to the left now. Exhale, ground into that left foot. Inhale, right foot comes out, any amount. Exhale, returning, but stay centered over that left foot. Inhale out. Exhale, return. Inhale out. Exhale, return, this time all the way to mountain. Now notice, maybe you feel more similar on each side. Just notice, keep breathing. Notice how you feel. Now let's do our 3-part balance pose where we cross in front and cross in back. And let's do it 4 times. I know we can do this. Okay, Sandy and Ken did it yesterday. Let's do it today. Inhale, shift to the right. Exhale, ground into that right foot. Inhale, left foot comes out, and you can point your toe and touch the toe on the floor if that feels best. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in back. See if you can remember to change the cross of the hands now. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in back. That's 2. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross it back. 1 more repetition. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross it back. Inhale out. And exhale. Return all the way to mountain. Keep breathing. I notice with this pose, I tend to narrow my mountain stance a little bit. You may or may not. It doesn't matter. You do whatever feels best in your body. Let's do the other side now. Inhaling, shift to the left. Exhale, ground into that left foot. Inhale, right foot comes out. Exhale, crossing in front. Inhale out. Exhale, crossing back. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross it back. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Pretty sure this is the third repetition. Inhaling out. Exhale, cross it back. One more set. Inhale out. Exhale, cross in front. Inhale out. Exhale, cross it back. Inhale out. And exhale, returning all the way to mountain. Breathe. Let those shoulders sink away from the ears as you lift your heart slightly, finding that zipped up abdomen, lower shoulders, neck in alignment. Keep breathing. Keep those knees soft. Let's go ahead and widen the stance and do some forward folds. So if you have issues with your shoulders, do whatever feels best with the arms. So if it doesn't feel good to just relax them down, maybe cactus arms or any amount of this, just letting them hang. You decide what feels best for your arms. We're going to do some wide-legged forward folding, incrementally down. Okay, so find your wide stance. Toes are pointing forward. Breathe. Now, do what you want with your arms. You may want to inhale, lifting them parallel with the floor. Exhale, fold just a little bit forward. Inhaling back up. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Keep those knees soft. Inhale back up. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper yet, keeping that spine long. Inhale back up. Exhale this time. Fold however far feels best for you. Keep those knees soft, even bending them as needed. Release the neck. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. So here you're breathing primarily into your back. Notice how that feels as you consciously breathe into your back here. Inhaling, maybe you're going to lift a little bit. Exhale, release back down. Now with your next inhale, go ahead and lift up. So your spine comes more or less parallel with the floor, reaching that heart forward a little bit. Exhale, release back down. Once again, inhale, lifting up part way. Keep those knees soft. You may want to sweep your arms up your legs, creating kind of a cantilever effect. You've got some strength there present in those legs. Exhale, release down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Lifting up. Maybe you'll trace your fingers up your shin as you reach forward through the crown of your head. Keep breathing. And just stay here. Exhale, soft a little bit. Inhale. Feel that reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, soft. One more breath with that. Inhale. Feel that reaching through the crown of your head. Exhale, soft. All the way down. Letting those knees bend any amount. Keep breathing. Now let's come up with an inhale and cactus arms. So before you begin, engage that lower abdomen, that deep place. Lift your heart. Inhaling, the spine comes up in its lengthened state. Exhale, release back down. We don't roll up because that creates compression all the way up. So we want to have that lungs filled to help with that lift, okay? That inhale up. All right, so now let's do another balance pose. Let's do our warrior balance poses. So come to the front of your mat. We're going to do warrior one arm. You know the routine. We've been doing this a while. We're going to really get this in our bodies. So let the shoulders sink away from the ears. Find that nice, secure, relaxed mountain pose before we begin. Breathing in deeply, exhaling fully. Feel the groundedness through your feet. You can activate the feet, pressing into the toe mounds, the outer edges of the heels, and lift those arches. As you do that, notice the changes that happen in your body. Keep breathing. Soften the knees. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. Let's come into a fierce pose. Exhale. Sinking into fierce pose. Reaching back through those hips. Feel the weight. Now centered primarily in the heels. Keep breathing. With an inhale, shift to the right and step back with the left. And bring those arms up for a nice warrior one. Inhale, feel the heart lifting, reaching up through those fingertips. Exhale, relax the arms down and let that right knee straighten. Now we're going to coordinate the right knee and the left arm. Inhale, lifting the left arm, bending the right knee. Feel that heart come a little bit forward from your hips. Exhale, release back to start. Let's do that again. Inhale. This time stay here. As you exhale, feel a little softness in your shoulder, your neck. And then with that inhale, begin to move forward. You're going to switch your arms. Now drag or lift that left foot forward. Now the right arm and the left foot are forward. Keep breathing. You're going to switch those arms again as the foot comes back. Inhale with that arm lifted and the knee bent. Exhale, relaxing back to start. Let's do that again. Inhale. Exhale, soften. That slight softness happens. And then inhale, peeling that left foot off the floor. Bring it forward. The arms switch. Now the right arm is forward and the left leg. Keep breathing as you switch the arms again and the foot comes back. Inhaling with that left arm lifted and the knee bent. Exhale, relax back to start. Let's do a couple cactus arms here in warrior one. Inhale, lift those arms to cactus. Feel that squeeze between the midline. Exhale, soften back to start. Inhale, squeeze that midline, lifting the heart a little bit. Feel the heart coming forward from your hips. This is a slight back bend here. Exhale, relax back. Now warrior arms, paralleling the arms. Inhale forward. Exhale, soften. Now inhale, peel that left foot off the floor. We're going to fold into a warrior three. You can stay here if that feels best. Keep breathing. If you want to lift that left leg up off the floor and fold into warrior three, do that. Breathe. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, the foot will come down as that right knee bends. Lifting the arms up into warrior one. Inhale. And exhale, relax. Back to start. Good. Okay, let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale, soften. Inhale. Move forward, peeling that left foot off the floor. Fold. Your knee is going to straighten any amount as you fold into warrior three. Breathe. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, soften any amount. Inhale. And as you exhale, the foot comes down, knee bends. Lifting those arms for an inhale here. And exhale, relax back to start. Now let's inhale one more time. Warrior one. Exhale, soften. Inhale, we're going to step forward into fierce pose. So knees stay bent, sinking into fierce pose as you exhale. Inhale, lifting back up to mountain. Exhale, release the arms down. Good. Now, notice how you feel as you breathe in and breathe out. Notice how your right side feels compared to your left. My right side feels a little stronger after doing all that. Okay, let's do the other side now. So we're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, sink. Reaching back through those hips. Keep breathing. Shifting now to the left. Step back with the right. Coming into a nice solid warrior one. Inhale, the heart lifts. Exhale, relax the arms down. And let the knee gently straighten. Now coordinating the right arm and the left knee. Inhale. And exhale. Let's move like that one more time. Inhale. And your left arm has an opportunity to relax here. Exhale, sliding back. This time we'll stay in the pose. Inhale. Exhale, soften a little bit. Now we're going to move forward into Padangusthasana. Inhale, peeling that right foot off the floor. Switch the arms. Now the left arm comes forward as the right foot comes forward. Keep breathing. Switching the arms again. Bringing that foot back. Inhale. and exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale, right arm, left knee, coordinate. Exhale, soften. Inhale, peeling that right foot off the floor. Bring it forward as the arms switch. Now the left arm and the right foot are forward. Keep breathing. Switching those arms again. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to do cactus arms a couple of times. Inhale into the bent knee. Warrior one pose with cactus arms. Feel that squeeze between the shoulder blades. Exhale, relax back to start. Inhale and exhale. Now we're going to move into warrior three. Inhale, parallel arms. Exhale, soften. Inhale, taking that step, bringing that right foot off the floor, folding into warrior three, any amount. If you want to keep the toes on the floor, you can get a good stretch, even with the toes on the floor. Keep breathing, and with an exhale, return to warrior one. Inhaling with the arms lifted and the knee bent. Exhale, relax, back to start. We did it 2 times on the other side. Let's do it here. Inhale, exhale, soften. Inhale, peeling the right foot off the floor. Folding into warrior three. Keep breathing. Inhale, I'm lucky I've got this surface here. I can talk and do this. Inhale, reaching back through the foot and forward through the crown of the head. Exhale, the knee bends, foot comes down. Inhaling with that heart lifted, the arms lifted. Exhale, back to here. Now we're going to step forward into fierce pose. Inhale first into warrior one. Exhale, soften. Inhale, stepping forward. Keeping the knees bent. Exhale, sink a little bit, reaching back through those hips. Inhale, lift. And exhale, release. Time for a sip of water. Keep breathing. I'm sweating. I don't know about anybody else, but I need some water. Stay hydrated, yogis. Okay. Now, this is a strong pose we're going to do next, and it's another balance pose. So this is our eagle pose, okay? Now, there are as many different ways of coming into an eagle pose as perhaps there are people doing it, okay? So I'm going to suggest that first we inhale up and lengthen that spine, and then shift to the right side, and exhale. Just go ahead and let the arms come down. And, oh wait, we want the arms to wind up. Now, let's start over. Shake it out a little bit. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so inhale up. Exhale, wind up the arms. Now make note of which arm is on top. Shift your weight to that side. And then slightly bend the knee on that side. And take the other leg around. Eagle pose. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. The action here in an upright eagle is slightly lowering the shoulders, slightly lifting the elbows. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Good. With an inhale, come out, and exhale, return to mountain. Okay, shake it out. I got to shake that one out. Okay, let's do the other side. So inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, wind the arms up, the other one on top. Keep breathing, shifting over to that side, the top arm side. Let that standing leg knee bend. Bring the other one around. Keep breathing, find the balance. Inhaling and exhaling. Some people can wrap their foot around the calf. Maybe you can, maybe not. It changes from day to day. Inhale. Lift those elbows in and out as we lower the shoulders. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. As you're ready, unwind with an inhale and return to mountain. Good. Roll those shoulders a little bit. Keep breathing. Now let's come to a wide stance again. So nice wide stance. The toes are pointed forward here, but let's go ahead and turn the feet so the right foot points to the right and bring the left toes a little bit towards the right as well. We're going to do some warrior two practice. This time, instead of having your hands on your heart, let's just let those hands rest down when we're in this neutral place. Now, with an inhale, bend that right knee, lift the arms, turn the head, warrior two. Exhale, relax back. Your knee straightens and you look to the side again. Inhale, turning to look over that right arm, warrior two. Exhale, return. This time, let's stay in the pose. Inhale, bending that knee, lifting the arms. Exhale, soften a tiny bit, any amount. So when I say soften, I'm talking about the joints and muscles. And in this pose, it's not easy to soften much, but any amount. As you inhale, feel the inner thighs draw towards each other, lifting through the crown of the head. As you exhale, soften. Those muscles will soften a little bit. Let's do that again. Inhale, feel the length and strength in the pose. Exhale, soften. One more breath. Inhale, feel the strength in this pose. And this time, as you exhale, bring yourself back to where you started. Good. Okay, let's do a little bit more before we change to the other side. So this time, let's do that Paschimottanasana, wide ankle bend. So just bend that right knee and notice how that feels. Stay nice and upright. Keep breathing. Now with Paschimottanasana, it's called the wide ankle bend. You can reach that left arm up and over. Breathe. Feel nice and long in the spine. As you inhale, feel the length, the whole left side of your body is stretching. Exhale, soften a little bit. Now, if you want to do extra work, you can be like Ray and parallel those arms. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, soften. One more time. Feel that stretch as you inhale. Exhale, soften. Now let's bring your right arm to your leg if it's parallel. And go ahead and circulate that left arm around. And let the knee gently straighten as you come into triangle. Keep breathing. So we've moved from wide angle bend into triangle by simply straightening that front knee. Breathe. Inhale. Feel the length, kind of reaching through the crown of your head. Exhale, softening out. Inhale. Feel the length and strength. Exhale, soften. Now, if it feels good to you here, you can turn to look up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing. Stay there maybe 3 breaths. And then bring the head forward again. And again, if it feels good, on your neck, look down towards your feet, your foot. Keep breathing. Now bring the head forward again. And let's inhale up. Exhale, release those arms down. Now switching the feet. We're going to do our warrior two and Paschimottanasana on the other side. So now the left foot is pointing off to the left, and that right heel comes back a little bit, or the right toes forward a little bit. So everything, the toes are moving a little bit towards the left, right? Inhale, knee bends, turning to look over that left arm. Exhale, relax, back to start. Inhale. And exhale. This time we'll stay in the pose. Inhale. As you exhale, any amount of softness in your shoulders, your neck. Keep breathing. Inhale. Draw those inner thighs towards each other, lifting through the crown of the head, any amount. Exhale, soften. Inhale, feel the length and strength in this pose. Exhale, soften. One more breath. Inhale, really feel the strength and length of this pose. And now, as you exhale, maybe just let those arms come down and let the knee straighten. Now go ahead and bend that knee. Keep breathing. Let that left arm rest on the thigh if that suits you. Stay open to the side as you lift that right arm up and over. Breathe. As you inhale, feel the length, feel the strength. Exhale, soften any amount. Inhale, feel the stretch. Exhale, soften. Again, inhale. Feel that stretch. And this time, as you exhale, rotate that arm around, letting that front knee straighten. And then lift the arm again, and here you are in triangle. Keep breathing. So triangle doesn't have to be way down here. In fact, that can compromise the back a little bit. So stay upright, stay where it feels best for you. Keep breathing. Inhale, feel that length. Exhale, soften. Lengthening as you inhale, softening as you exhale. Now you can come up with an inhale and exhale, release those arms down. Good. Let's go ahead and heel toe those feet back to mountain. And maybe it's another time for a sip of water here. Keep breathing. Today I wanted to do a little bit of lunging. So let's come down into a tabletop here. And actually we're here. So we're going to let's bring the right foot forward. Okay? I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way for me to be here, maybe at an angle so you can see. Okay, so my right foot is forward. I want to bring that foot forward enough so I can sink a little bit and the knee isn't coming forward into above the instep. It's still above the ankle or heel, right? As I sink a little bit forward. Keep breathing. Now, this is our Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift. Now, today we're going to do a little twist. So as you exhale, take that left arm and bring it to just above the knee on the right side. Breathe. Keep breathing. Feel the length and strength in your spine as you inhale. Slightly soften as you exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Good. Now let's lift up with an inhale. And exhale, release those arms down. Now to make this even more of a stretch, bring your right foot in front of, or your right arm next to your inner right leg. Okay? And just get comfortable and let's twist the other way. So place your right hand on the floor. You can lift up into the fingertips and open up to the side. Breathe. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And then go ahead and come back to neutral. And let's switch sides. So extending that left leg out. Feel this lunge. Breathe. And you'll sink a little bit, stretching those inner thighs, what's this muscle here in front? The quads. So stretch those quads a little bit. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. Lifting the arms with an inhale. Exhale. You can bring the hands into prayer pose and bring that right elbow above the left knee. Keep breathing, turning. Inhale and exhale. 3 to 5 breaths here. Good. Let's come up with an inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to bring that left arm to the inner part of that the left leg, and open up here. Twisting the other way. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. 3 to 5 breaths. And as you're ready, lifting back up, go ahead and lift those arms up. And exhale, release. Okay. So now let's come on to our backs. And this is the time when you can experiment with the blankets, Valerie, and giving your neck some cushion with the blankets. So I talked briefly about this earlier when we started the class, or before we started the class, but I'm going to illustrate it a little more here. So just because I can, I have these nice blankets to cushion my torso and neck as I come down onto the floor. Now, you don't have to have this. If you're comfortable in half bridge without blankets, that's good, okay? So here we are. Snuggle around, get comfortable. If you have blankets underneath you, you want to make sure your elbows are on that blanket. So the blanket has to be big enough and wide enough to support your whole torso, including your neck, your shoulders, your elbows. Okay, we're just going to do here. Now, this doesn't work as well with Apanasana, but I'm going to go ahead and try it. So with an inhale, bring those feet up off the floor. Exhale, bring the knees in towards the chest. It's working okay. Inhale, hips come, knees come above the hips. Exhale, draw them in. Inhale, the knees come above the hips. Exhale, draw them in. And this is tricky because my hips want to be down on the floor and the rest of my torso is on the blanket. So probably it's working better for those of you who have your whole back on the floor, okay? That one doesn't work as well. So just snuggle around. And if you're in Apanasana, I'm going to come off the blanket for now. Inhale, knees above the hips. Exhale, draw them in towards the chest. Keep breathing. Now do a little rotation. So rotate those knees in a small circle. Start small. Keep breathing. You're using your abdominals, your back muscles, the muscles in your legs. Now reverse the circle. Small circle, circulating those knees around in a circular fashion. Breathe. Good. You can make that circle a little bigger. As you make it bigger, notice how the weight shifts from one hip down and around to the tailbone, and then the other hip. Maybe one hip's going to lift up off the floor, and then you come up to that sacroiliac area, around. Keep breathing. Any amount, as long as this feels good. If it doesn't feel good, find something else to do. Now reverse that big circle and notice how it feels as you circulate those knees around from one side to the other. Weight is shifting from one hip to the other. You're getting kind of a massage in those hips on the floor, yes? That's what I'm experiencing right now. Keep breathing. Okay, now let's bring the feet flat to the floor. And we'll do some half bridges. So I'm going to come back on the platform just to feel how it feels with my neck supported with those blankets. So this is a nice cushy platform to support that neck. And we're going to do some half bridges. So with the arms resting alongside the body, as you inhale, lift your hips up. And let's stay here. Exhale, soften just a little bit. So maybe you'll dip down a little bit, feel softness in your neck and shoulders. Inhale, lift again. Dragging those heels isometrically towards the shoulders, any amount. Exhale, soften. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. One more time. Inhaling, Lift those hips up. Drag the heels isometrically towards the shoulders. Notice how that activates all those muscles in the legs and the butt. And as you exhale, roll back down vertebrae by vertebrae if that works for you. That rolling down doesn't necessarily work for everybody. Sometimes it's more like an elevator coming down. Now just rest here for a moment. Breathe. Elevator. Up and down. The hips go up and down like an elevator. Some people just don't experience that vertebrae by vertebrae. And that just is what it is. Everybody's a little different. Okay, relax here. Let those shoulders spread evenly on each side. Breathe. Now the next thing we're going to do is another half bridge. And this time it's going to be a three-legged half bridge or one-legged half bridge. Okay, so lifting up. Keep breathing. Then lift one leg, and I have to go back because the wall's going. So one leg at a time. Look at what Ray is doing. Keep the knee parallel with the other knee. The knees and the thighs stay parallel. Let's reach through the heel. Breathe. Stay there for 3 breaths. So you're reaching through the heel. Your legs stay parallel except for that lower leg. Reaches up and out. And let's come back down. And release. Keep breathing. Now, inhale up. Stay here. Keep breathing. And lift the other leg, keeping the thigh and the knee parallel. Breathe. 3 breaths. If you're trembling, you're in good company. I'm trembling too. Keep breathing. And as you're ready, the knee bends. And let the hips lower gently down. Good. Keep breathing. And let's roll over onto the side. Come up. Let's do some of our pranams or our Vajrasana, Virasana sequence. So coming onto your knees. And again, if you need something under your knees, get that extra padding. Some of us really need that extra padding on your knees. So if you need it, a blanket, it feels really good. Okay? So now, with an inhale, lift that heart up, reaching up, slight back bend. As you exhale, bring some love into your heart. Inhaling, reaching up, lifting up. Exhale, bring love into your heart, changing the cross of your hands. Inhale, lift and lengthen up. This time, as you exhale, fold forward, curling those arms to your back, to your sacrum. Maybe the head's going to come all the way to the floor, maybe not. Inhale, spiraling those arms up again. And exhale, again, bringing those hands to the sacrum, changing the cross of the hands. Inhaling, gathering that energy. This time, as you exhale, fold forward with both arms, coming to the floor. Or maybe just the fingertips coming to the floor. Feel that stretch. And then inhale, lifting up again. Gathering up some energy. This time, let's have the right arm forward and the left arm curling around to the sacrum. Inhaling up, spiraling those arms up, gathering up that energy. Exhale, this time left arm forward, right arm curling around to the sacrum. Inhaling up, let's do that again. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm curling around to the sacrum. And let's stay here for a breath or two. Just notice how this feels. as you stretch that arm forward. And release that left shoulder down and back. Relaxing the left shoulder. Breathe. Now with your next inhale, lifting up again. Spiraling those arms up, reaching up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm curling around to the back. And stay here. Notice how it feels. Where do you feel the stretch? I feel it in my shoulder, my armpit. Keep breathing. Stay here for 3 breaths. Inhaling back up. Let's do it once again with both arms forward as you exhale. Now, release the fingertips forward. Reach forward with those fingertips. Release the head down. Breathe. Reach back through the hips. Feel the length in your spine. This is kind of our puppy pose, right? Inhale and exhale. With your next inhale, you can slide the arms back, lifting up again, gathering up some love, and exhale, bring it into your heart. Good. Okay, let us come on to, let's come into a seated posture. So a seated posture, for me, I like to have something to sit on. If I'm in a cross-legged pose, I like a little bit of a lift for those hips, and that helps to release the knees out. So let's just sit here for a moment and breathe. Let the hips and knees settle. And maybe if a cross-legged pose is not where you want to be, and you have a different kind of surface, you can sit on your knees. And I like 2 blocks to sit on. And then I can be nice and tall. Breathe. So settling those sits bones down. Let the shoulders sink away from the ears. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a slight twist. So just easy. You choose your favorite twist. Everybody has a favorite twist. So I'm just sitting here on my knees, and I'm going to do just a simple twist. So I'm going to take my left hand, and I'm going to bring it around, and either on the floor with those fingertips or wrap it around your waist. And then I'm going to take the right hand, and in this case, I'm just going to take the right hand to the outer part of the left thigh. Inhale, feel the length. Exhale, turn. So you keep the hips where they are. The hips aren't turning. You're turning from the waist up. Inhale, feel the length. Exhale, turn slightly. Keep breathing. And just come into whatever is your twist for the moment, for the today. And feel that twist. As you inhale, feel the length in your spine. As you exhale, soften any amount in the twist. Inhale, feel that length. Exhale, soften. One more breath in this left turn twist. Exhale, soften. Now you can come back to center with an inhale. Exhale, soften. Notice how you feel after that simple twist. And if you want to have your legs crossed and all that, and you know that pose, you can do that. Okay, let's do the other side. So taking the left hand to the outer part of the right knee, sitting up tall. I've got my right arm around my waist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, turn. Do this incrementally, turning slightly with each exhale. Once you reach that place where your body says that's enough, just stay there and breathe. Inhaling, lengthen, exhale, soften, any amount. Good. Lengthen with that inhale. And you can unwind with an exhale. Release. Okay, so now it's time to get ready for Shavasana. And let's do our Viparita Karani before we do Shavasana. Viparita Karani, legs up the, in this case, virtual wall. Or if you have a wall that you want to put your legs up, you can do that. Okay? So again, use the blankets if that feels best for you. And for this one, I am going to be flat on the floor. And Valerie, use that platform if you think that would suit you. And just come into this half bridge and then lift the legs up. Or not. If it's not comfortable, of course, do not do it. Okay? So for me, I'm going to be flat on the floor here, kind of sideways from my mat. Relax the shoulders down, relax the head down. And today I'm going to use this folded blanket to settle my sacrum and hips, well, actually my sacrum and tailbone onto, right? So the lower back still has that freedom. You're not restricting the lower back in any way. Snuggle those shoulders away from the ears, get comfortable, and maybe you've got, you're on that platform and you've put an extra blanket under your hips. Keep breathing. Now you can bring a foot up one at a time to reach the sole of the foot towards the ceiling. The soles of the feet towards the ceiling. As you inhale, stretch those heels up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, soften them. Now if you're like Ray, he's really ready for Shavasana, so he's putting his feet up into the shelving area. That's great. You can do that too. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, soften. And of course, if this doesn't feel good to you, just get into your Shavasana, laying flat on the floor with whatever cushioning you need. Keep breathing. Now it's time for Shavasana. So this is the time when I'm going to be quiet, and I'll give you 5 minutes or about, well, 3 to 5 minutes of quiet relaxation. Okay. Once you're ready, begin to breathe more deeply. Bring some movement into your body. Let those fingers and toes wiggle. Any amount of movement. Take your time coming into a seated posture. And we'll do our bumblebee breath together. So I'm going to go ahead and unmute everybody, and maybe some of you will stay muted. I'm not quite sure why that happens, but you can unmute yourself as you choose. So I did press unmute all, and not everybody unmuted, but that's okay. We don't have to have everybody unmuted. We just want to do this bumblebee breath our own together, okay? Whether or not you have your mic on. So find that nice, comfortable posture. Make sure you exhale first, and before you take that first deep inhale with sound on the exhale. Here we go. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I hope that was good for you. I am so grateful we get to